almost done with the addition. I'm going to go ahead and put the sand bath back in there. Scooch that down. Get my stirring back on. We're stirring nicely. Maximum speed again. And the addition is complete. I'll just flip that funnel stopcock over a couple of times. Make sure we've got everything out. And I'm going to put my thermometer back in. Now we're going to crank this back up about halfway between 50 and 100 so we can get that sand bath back up around 55. And maximum stirring, and we're going to reflux. Once it hits temperature, we're going to reflux that for 15 minutes. So it is now about 22 after 5-ish. Shouldn't take too long for it to reestablish the reflux. Nice cloudy. Solution. Obviously we should get some magnesium bromide. And we should actually have the magnesium attached to the oxygen of the alkoxide until we protonate it. So that magnesium salt of the tertiary alcohol product, which I don't think I drew. That magnesium salt of the tertiary alcohol product should perhaps precipitate. So here's the tertiary alcohol product, and this intermediate is OMGBR before we add the ammonium chloride. And that's only at about 30. Give it a crank. Don't want to overshoot too much, but I also want to get it up to temperature pretty quick. And I'm again going to reach in there with a spatula and just kind of scoop the sand up against the walls of the flask so we get as effective a heat transfer as possible. Sand's a good insulator. Takes a while to heat up, takes a while to cool down. But you'll notice we've stopped refluxing now that the addition is complete. Reaction's generating less heat. We're up above the boiling point of ether, and we're starting to get a little bit of dripping just in the bottom of the claisen, but it hasn't reached the condenser yet. And that's why we have to heat the sand bath a little hotter to force it all the way up to where we can actually see it dripping off the condenser. So I'm up to about 50. I'm going to turn this back down to about halfway between, a little bit more than halfway between 50 and 100, because that's what it took to maintain the temperature of 55 before. And we're dripping off the condenser again, just slowly, so we've achieved reflux. And we'll start our 15-minute timer. And it's almost 5:30, so we'll call it 5:30, and at 5:45 we'll be ready to go. And I'll rejoin you.